What in the world are you all excited about? I just had the very best snack I ever had in my life. Oh yeah? What was it? Grapes. Frozen grapes. Boring. What do you mean boring? Grapes aren't boring. I've had plenty of grapes before, and I still say boring. Well, it just so happens that I have a secret way of making delicious grapes for snacks. I gotta see this. So I gotta give credit where credit is due. I was on YouTube the other day and I came across this YouTube channel called Half Pint Cooking. Awesome little channel, awesome little girl, awesome mom on there making all these great little things. Oh, this was a good idea. When I first saw it, of course, I was like, I don't think it's going to be that good. But then I tried it. All right, so all you need for this recipe, it's very, very simple, is some grapes. Now you can use green grapes, red grapes, black grapes, purple grapes, whatever grape you want to use. But I would try to stick to some seedless grapes. Obviously, it's a lot better when you're crunching down. You don't want to be crunching down on some seeds. Now, after you rinse them off real good, at this point, you could simply just take a bag, a Ziploc bag, put some grapes in there like this, bip, 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 and put these in the freezer just like this. A couple hours later, day later, whatever, pull them out, and you got a bag of some of the most delicious snacks you ever want to bite into. I like the green ones. The green ones almost taste like a little sorbet. These are great just on their own. Great snacks, nutritious snacks, good for you, and a very good alternative to this. Cool Pops. Artificial coloring, artificial flavoring, artificial this, artificial that. With these grapes, it's all natural. Like I said, boring. I knew you were going to say that, and I'm glad you did, because now we're going to take it up a notch. Beep. All right, now what you're going to do to make these very, very special grapes that I know you're going to love is same thing. Start out with some grapes, rinse them off real good, and don't dry them. It's really good to keep a little bit of moisture on the grapes. All right, so here's what you do. Get yourself some Jell-O. Now be careful with this Jell-O, because as soon as you open it up, slightest little move, boom, you got powder all over the house. And it's a pain to clean up. Believe me, I already did it. Take some Jell-O. Now I'm using lime Jell-O because on Half Pint Cooking, the YouTube channel, she uses lime Jell-O too. I'm sure you could probably use any kind of flavor you want, but since she's using it, I'm using it. Spread it around a little plate like this. You don't need a lot. Well, depending on how many grapes you're going to use. I'm not using that many grapes today. And again, make sure you secure this real good, because one false move, beep, Jell-O powder all over the place. Now those grapes that you rinsed off, pour them on there. And then roll them around real good. Coat them real good. Look at that. You can see how coated they're already getting. Look at that. Woo! They look beautiful. And then you can leave them on this plate if you want, or you can put them on another plate. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to leave them on the plate. And then all you got to do is put them in the freezer. All right, aren't these beautiful? Look at them. Woo! I can't believe it with my own eyes sometimes when I see some of the stuff I make. These are beautiful. Look at that, they got a nice little green coating on there. Now again, depending on what kind of Jell-O you use, they might be a little different color. You use orange, it might look orangey, but I use lime, and they got this green tint to them. They look great. What do you think? Well, I didn't realize they would look so cool. All right, are you ready to try one? I'm not gonna like it. All right, here, try one and then make a decision. Good grief, what's the matter? I love it. You love it? I told you you were gonna like it. More, I want more. Well, you can have as much as you want because it's grapes, it's good for you. I know you're gonna love these grapes, I do, I really do. However, I got one more little trick for you. This is my own trick. I don't share it too often, but I'm gonna show it to you. Now, if you're preschool and teachers and like daycare centers, and you wanna make a lot of grapes, well, you gotta somehow keep them cold. And the one way I found to do that is this. You get yourself a nice little bowl. This is my bowl, but I'm pretty fancy. But any kind of bowl will do. You can also get plates too, because you can do this with plates. So what I do is I take a Ziploc bag and I fill it up about halfway, quarter with water. You don't need a lot of water. And then you take the plastic bag and you put it in there. Now you might have to crack this a little bit, get some of that air out. See that, like that? All right, cool. Now you just mold that to the bottom. Now all you do is just put this in the freezer. Now when it comes out of the freezer, you take the whole bowl out of the freezer, look what you get. You get an ice pack, you can put that right in there, and you can pile your grapes on top of this, and it'll keep them cold for a long time. It's also good for like a snack when you're watching movies and stuff like that. Take this, put your grapes on there. You can put other stuff on there too. You can put all kinds of fruits on there, anything you want to keep cold, put them in the bowl. And this little idea keeps them nice and cold. Same thing with the flat one. If you put a flat one in there like this, you can put it down into your plate, and then you can pile stuff on there like that. Now again, you don't have to use just grapes. You can put all kinds of stuff on here. It's a nice flat plate. You can make a few of these, line them up, and you can have sandwiches on there. You can do all kinds of crazy stuff. The cool thing is when it melts, you don't get water all over the place. Well, there you have it. Grapes that are coated with Jell-O powder. Use any flavor you want. I use lime. These are fantastic. I got them in my special bowl with my little ice thing in there. Keep them nice and cold. I can snack on these for a while, watching TV or whatever, but delicious. If you don't like these, there's something wrong with you. You got anything you want to add?
Yeah, if you like this video, subscribe, share, and like.
That's good advice.